Right, episode 2. Are you actually serious? I come to the middle of the forest so I don't get disturbed. And there's this guy.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Episode 2 of learning how to color grade. I've done some research and I've listened to some of your guys' comments from the last episode. I think I kind of know how to deal with the curves in Premiere Pro. So I've brought the bike out. It's a really wet, windy day, but we've got nice dark colors, nice bright colors, which we can hopefully play around with in Premiere. I'm gonna get straight into the B-roll and then we'll jump to the desk because this weather is just horrible for audio. So the problem with mine, it's so windy, is I have to be at 800 ISO. I don't know why, but for some reason my camera only allows me in log to be fixed at 800 ISO. So I'm gonna have to up my shutter speed and up my f-stop so that it's not overexposed, because I can't really see if the sky's overexposed or not. I'm sorry, not the craziest B-roll and behind the scenes for you, but it's just too windy and wet. I've got the shots with the good old gimbal, with the bike there. Let's just jump back to the desk so I can get dry and I can show you what I've learned, hopefully, in these new tone curve sections. Right, so we're back at the desk. Sorry about the audio in that first bit. It's just so windy and minging outside today. But here we go. So I've got one of the clips here. We'll do the same as yesterday. We'll color one clip and then I'll just copy and paste it to the rest of the clips, put it into a little B-roll sequence and show you at the end the before and afters. But what I was on about was the curves. So someone said in the last video on the comments, I'll try and find it about the curves, and then I went ahead and watched a little couple of videos, and I think we can actually add a lot of stuff without even putting the Rec 07 on, just by using this little curve section. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start off with the tone curve, which from the videos looks just like Lightroom, so I'll just do the standard S like I normally do. Try not to crush those blacks too much. Then I'm going to try and add a little color vibe into this because I really like this blue. I kind of want this in there, so I'm going to raise this a little bit, and then I'm going to bring some of that blue in, not too much, but we're going to try go for that, like, not eerie vibe, but like wet, I guess eerie vibe. Bosh, I don't think I'm going to do anything with the greens. Oh, maybe actually. It's crazy how fine adjustments, like the littlest adjustment will completely change it, but let's add one more point here. This chooses the color, I think. You can press this and then you can press the color and then you can choose how saturated you want that color. So obviously I'll bring the saturation up on the reds, probably about there, and then I can do the same on the blues. So I'll bring that up, but you need to be careful because obviously the background and some of the ground is actually being affected by that as well. So we'll do those two there, and then I don't really want to do, could I do the floor? So I want to do the dirt, but what color even is dirt? Look, see, it goes into the blues. I don't want to affect that. So I don't know how I do that. Let me know how I can affect just like the dirt. Obviously this is the hue. So like Lightroom, you can change the color of the color, like how it looks. So I want the red to be a little bit more of that pinky red, nothing too crazy about there, just to make it pop a little bit more. And then the blue, I'm not going to touch the blue. The luminance one, this is, I don't really want to touch this one because it's just brightens and darkens the paint. So I don't really want to do that. But we've kind of added, like if we look at this already, we've kind of added colour into it. It is still a bit dark and there is lacking a little bit. So now I think I might put on the Rec 07. Yeah, I think the third one last time was, oh God, right, wait, hold on. Let's see if we can just pull this back, because look, it's changed the ground. That's what I wanted in the ground. Look, you see all these orange bits? That wasn't in there before. So we've got those, but they're just a bit nuts. So if we go back to the curves, if I use my brain, should, because obviously that's way too saturated. So I think I come here, and I can bring down the set. Yes, look, I'm learning. So now we can bring down the saturation of those blues and those reds and make that Rec 07 look a little bit normal, but it's still keeping the vibe that we put in there with the blues and stuff. And maybe we could push a little bit more of this stuff back in now to about there. That's looking all right. Let's just go to the basic adjustments and let's just quickly fiddle around with some of the temperature. I need to kind of I need to calibrate my TV because I don't think, sometimes when I edit photos and then I export them, they're not actually matched up with what it looks like on my screen right now. Let's just boost contrast a little bit, highlights down a little bit, shadows down a little bit, blacks down a little bit. Can you do masking? Is that a thing in color grading? Let me know, because I'd like to keep the ground as it is, but I would like to lift the shadows off the trees as like a haze around it. That would be cool, but I don't know if you can do that. Can you add masks in color grading? Is that a thing? Am I just being an idiot? But let's just look at this full screen. That's not bad. It's a bit dark on the bike. I could lift the shadows. But a bit of warp stabilizer on that, sync those across the other images. So yeah, I'll let you watch the B-roll of the before and afters, and then again, let me know in the comments, because I'm going to do another episode to hopefully understand more pages of this, and let me know about masking, alright? Thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.